How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to fix an error on your WordPress website when it says error establishing a database connection. Now it's a usual normal error on many of the WordPress websites. If you don't know what's going on, then I'm going to show you step by step in this video how to fix the issue on your WordPress website. So let's dive right into it. So once I loaded the website, it says, error establishing a database connection. It means the database for the WordPress website is not connected to the website files, and that happens for many reasons. One of them is when you transfer your website files to some other hosting, and it needs the database password and username that you need to create and then upload your database with the new credentials, and then you need to change those database credentials on your wp-config files on your WordPress website files. So that's a common one, and what we do is going to fix it. So the first thing we need to do is you need to go right into your website files. So if you're hosting, or maybe you go to the website files, go to your website domain, then go to files, and then once on your website files, your cPanel, and you can go to your website files and scroll all the way down. As you can see, it's different files for in your root directory on WordPress, and click on wp-config.php. So that's the one we're looking at. Edit, so I can show you. So that's the website files, the wp-config file for your website, and as you can see, it shows that this is the database credentials for the website. And so the problem is that these database connections is not established, means some of these details are wrong, or the details not being connected to the database. To fix this, we know these are database connections, but they need to come up, they need to be removed with the new database. So there are two ways. Either if you already have the database saved on your website files, then you can upload your database to your hosting and then change the credentials and change those credentials here. In almost all cases, you have to change those details, because the new hosting might have different database name and database username, and so you must need to make sure that you change those. So if you're hosting a maybe to a website, that's your website, that's the website in question. Scroll all the way down, you can see database, and on database you can see manage database, and on the database, as you can see, this is the database management. So you got database name, where you can create a new database. By entering all the details. And remember, that's the reason it won't work. The previous hosting with different database name is because of this bit right here and this bit, because these are different for each hosting. So with that being said, you need to create a new database. If you let's see down there, I've got a couple already here, but I'm going to just create a new database. Name it whatever you want to name it. Bunchian maybe. Let's see, Bunchian. Username could be the same, and the password. And you make a note of all these things, and make sure you also copy this bit right here as well. So that's the full database name, that's the full database username, and that's the password. Now once you do that, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna come to the wp-config file, and also it's very important that once you create the database, then it will be reflected here down, list of current database. You must assign the database to the website. So as you can see, this is already connected to a database. Now the website's connected to it, but if it's not, you can just click on assign and make sure that's the database that you're looking at, and enter your domain name that's already should be here, and assign. Once you assign it, then you also need to make sure that the changes that you have, the database name, database username, and database password. So you enter the database name is the full, whatever it is. You change the database username as it is, and you change the database password as it is. And once you do that, then yeah, click save. So let's say I got this database as the password. I'm going to just change the password for it, and I'm going to show you if I can make it work. The things, database updated. So all these changes I've done already for that specific database. I just have to save it, and that should help me get my website big. Alright, that's it. I think that's it for this video. If you like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video.